Yeah, man. Renegade. Up. Wagwan. Pala, wagwan. Palet, wagwan. Yeah, man. Renegade up. All right. We see Big Mama. Yesterday, somebody had sent me some things. And I see some liberal people I run out to, what Big Mama put up. Big Mama put up some things they say, God blind tiger. Yes. Big Mama put up to the IC, bless up, Elijah. One down, up. Big Mama put up yesterday evening, the IC, said them close the investigation in a only statutory declaration. Listen, my people, the IC said that from last year. So last year, them said them close it, the investigation. Remember when them go there, we are said Tafari. Remember when them go there, when the man they go there, the chairman and the one of them tell you, them refer to faith because Andrew not cooperate. Some JLP members that say, who God bless no man curse and thing. Stop follow Big Mama. Big Mama not neither, Big Mama, remember those boss out a secret for you. Big Mama around there use bats. Spreading propaganda. You know what's bats, right? What is a bats? What is bats? Camera showing it today, Camera showing it today. So I'm not to follow them because we keep it real on us 100%. Them I use bats. Them green that pole use bats to an arc and I think so. Big Mama use bats. And if you top up him thing for look good and then him create some content because him a fight hard for on this, We're not gonna wait. Him not gonna wait. That's a radio station, That's a mouthpiece using some bats. So I'm show you when name bats. I'm show you say foolish. It's a garbage them do. I'm show you in the morning, yeah. So you know what is bats. Okay? Yeah. Bats, man. Like robots, yeah. Him use bats. B-O-T. Or bats with this. So I'm teach people them this morning. Because enough people have on computer and know what is bats. Yeah? It act like human and do everything, post to everything and, make up him numbers. Like when Big Mama they on him line, you see him about 2,000 ad. I watch him 2004, 2005. But when him come out for the live, and you look all a day after, you see him the 5,000 or him the 15 or 10,000. That's bats. If you have 2,000, double it like 10. Him suppose when him come out for him live at 2 hours, him supposed to have about 30, 40 or 1,000. You can't have 15,000. You can't have after a day, you can't have 10,000. Foolishness, garbage. Yeah? So we know him and me know him I use bats. Yes. You understand? If you just look good phone, go over there, go peep. See? You watch the numbers. The bigger the number is, you go up in the 100 and 1,000 when you lag off. See? So we know same use bats. And then I try to spread them things for Andrew Holness and that now go on. You see me I say? Yes. See? They might try to do them little thing now go on. And then him do media content, like the print media. So that them don't know them sit down and them put out that and create that and people run with it and share it and do all kind of little thing. But that now reach them either. See? Like how them that come with something and them will come with something like how me say Pum shave him face. You not see that one there yet. So me I beat them in everywhere, You not see how Pum shave him face. You not see it yet. Eh? Me I show it to them. I'm showing some little things. And by the way, what I teach you about bats in the morning, when I look out for no make Big Mama fool, Don't do it. Say, him not gonna win. Can't help and Jonas. Cannot. See? You see it? When Mario Christ, you see it, right? Yes. See? He can't help and Jonas, Tell me, I tell you, See? So them run out and then twist things, because them a twister. Because yesterday somebody tell me, see them over there, what's her name from St. Elizabeth. She come out and she says something and them have that a twist it. Them not busy about nothing there, so that's why I hear something with the PMP and them twist it. Oh, she say war and she promote war. She draws Davis with it too, Them to go away. Yeah, man. Unique touch, big up yourself. See? We see it, we see it. Jennifer up. See? You know, you have a time when I might not answer, but you have a time when I just big up. One time, you know. Yes. You understand? So we are going to do the thing. So we see, so we're going to beat them. The finance ministry pull the release from Tumbleburg yesterday, Minister of Information, you know. Them are telling lie, you know. Yes. Both of them sit down and them discuss it with themselves. So them pull that. I'm going to show that too. I'm going to show you only start put out the advertisement. Only start about Jeep today. I'm going to show you about Jeep. When I tell BLI and Porsche, but I tell you how much money he spend and when fix Jeep. People stop for all this, man. Only to call election and move, man. Yeah. Only to call election and move. We don't say nothing else. If you call election and move, Nelson, big up yourself. Where you say, oh, wait. You're up? Eh? Yeah, man. If you call election and move. Hey, let me go and beat them here. Let me start the show. I'm going to start beat. I'm going to beat Big Mama and dismiss him first. I'm going to teach you about bat. Bats. Don't follow Big Mama. Don't follow Big Mama. Don't make him lead on our street. Yes.
Some we are beat it till the hammer burn. We now make them get in on them and again. None of them boy that we none of them. We in lump some we are beat it till the hammer burn. We now make them get in on them and again. None of them boy that we none of them. We alone some rise up the bomb and do.
When people like the government of a country, it's the servants protect the people of that country, not to put them life in misery. You understand me, Luciano? What else, man?
Government, stop pressuring the poor.
Oppression.
Politicians, your judgment coming for so.
Serious
It's a government in your regiment. Stop pressuring the poor.
We can't take it no more, you know.
Politicians, your judgment coming for so.
Yo, politician, with the evilest mission, who know we blame. True money and power and fame. When I go find up the youth, them really down the lane. Give them big gun and brainwash them brain. Yo, wanna buy them cow, wanna buy them clothes, and buy them.
Yeah, man. Rose, what sister good? Yeah, man. Bless, man. Bless. Be there. All right. We could just start with a guy at first. Carry so we do general thing, you know. We not do where Big Mama them do. We don't see him lagan and them a try to you know. What them do is spread propaganda and them use bats. A lot. Some want the people them because you know remember you have some people lagan them don't know what is bats. Them never hear about the bats before and all. Them don't know. Them don't know. Watch him count. But I'm going to teach you in the day right now. Right? Let me show you what Big Mama come up with Holness and all. I'm going to worry about that first. Worry about that. And then I'll show you when you follow Big Mama, you know. He's not going away with the foolishness. All right, watch this. All right, see there now? Look at now. So somebody go put up this now. This is what Big Mama put up yesterday. So Big Mama put up the Integrity Commission has revealed via a document table in Parliament that it has closed a probe it had launched into Prime Minister Andrew Holness statutory declaration. People, from last year, when Chuck talking about our business, Big Mama, you forgot say the people them come out and tell us say him not cooperate and them turn it to the feed them that want feed looking at things. Them go to parliament, what is? So you come with something now for us spin. Where you spin? And then you have the right like them and now jump out and say, not the news coming want to hear going into election. Yeah, you want to see the spin? Eh? Now we're going to give back taxpayers there 31 million wasted to frame Andrew Holness. To frame Andrew Holness. So you have some little idiot. When Big Mama put out them shit here, then them sit down there, the little nastiness them, and them spin it. The Integrity Commission said this from last year. Justin Justice. Him sit down there, man, the one of them, and him say, listen, him want fit looking at it, don't him table it. Them say nah cooperate, and them say yes, see what we have here upon him. And them have the scope for look back on so even more things. But them want FID looking at it, and them want the tax office too. Take a peep. Now that them say last year, people, but right away it starts spin because this is what Big Mama do. Create content. Yes. Create content like this. Put it out. And then when you that spin because them are try to say them are touch. That vote where them can't tell. Voting when they understand. Big Mama them all them do is sit on online every day and deal with bats. What is that bats? Now I show you them deal with bats. So now I put up some content. Big Mama, we have other things, you know. Same like we don't pay on the tax. We don't deal with bats and them things. They don't make them chicken up. When you say anytime Big Mama himself sit on them about 2,000 people are watching, 2,000 devices are watching one time. That equal like 10 times the amount when him log off. Him that see that. So that can equal at the end to, you see, 10,000 views or 15. That are equal 40, 50,000 views. More. Tell me, I tell you. If you log on with that, I did it for 2 hours. It equal anything. The more you go up, you're going at the 100,000 or 200,000 thing. I tell you. But when them log on, because YouTube control the thing, know who's human being and who's bad. You see them count now, move. So you know, say Big Mama a scammer. See? Let me show you my attack. So when them come out and create them thing, I'm like when people share them and they JLP them share it. And when them depend life, I'm like, look like everything enough. No, we keep some generating thing with a business. People go watch after do 1 hour, but you keep it real, 100% real. No bogus. Big Mama wanna do bogus on it. What about your thing to the Big Mama? So you let out bogus things and then you use bats and fees. You're not gonna win, you know. You can't dominate the place. We're gonna identify you in the morning. Alright, for instance, let me show you this. Remember, I'm not following me now. You can't have this. You can't have this. From the 27th, that one we look, I see 12,000 views. Impossible. You understand? Impossible. So these are the things that we have to. You can't have this. When they say all them up online, you see them with 2,000 at 2,000 at thing live. And if you have that live, you can't have that round it. You can't have this. You can't have them here. Nobody not follow them, you know, because it already stand a real time. See? Nobody not follow them. And them can't change it. So you can't have them here. But me look, when I go into them thing, I look and I see them here 5 months, 4 months, that 8,000 at 5 months. Reaction, Senator long more question mark holding judgment, 8,000 at. So you can't have them here. When them come off and then thing there, we can't have it. See? Because them they have the numbers. So that proves to me, say, them I use bats. What is bats? Let me teach my people them about bats now. I put up some bats. That's why I'm not follow them, you know. Them can determine this and spring this and do all kind of things. I could just teach them about bats. Yeah, what is
online world, it's never been harder to when it comes to the online world, it's never been harder to distinguish between what's true can significantly influence our perceptions. Just ask anyone you know in PR.
Play it back.
Online world, it's never been harder to when it comes to the online world, it's never been harder to distinguish between what's true and what's not. The way a story is presented to us can significantly influence our perceptions. Just ask anyone you know in PR. Among other things, PR experts work to influence how an audience feels about a brand, a narrative.
Oh, Mario, when Big Mama them live at 2000, you see I follow them. When you have too much people live online, when you log up, come off all the show, it equal to like 20, 30, 40,000 when you just come off. In a day and two, you're supposed to sell 80,000 over 100. You understand now? So when you see them, Mama push up them kind of views there, and so much live, it equal a lot. It can't equal 1 day, 5 days, in just the 15,000, 10,000, 8,000, impossible. When you see some people have a couple of hundred, when you look, because when you come off, you have so much thousand, like a 10 times it does. See? So we know we never use batsman. But it can't filter another real thing, you know. Just listen more bats, man. Listen more bats.
A personality or a place famously good in a crisis. They can help celebrities, politicians and companies recover from a public disaster. While traditional PR strategies involve careful planning and targeted execution, a new digital player uses sheer scale to influence public opinion. PR bots. I want to talk to you about how these digital armies can be programmed to target our social media algorithms and the content we do or don't get served. First, let's get clear on what is a bot. A bot is a software application that performs automated, repetitive tasks over a network. It follows a specific instruction it's been given to mimic human behaviour. They're programmed to look like humans, sound like humans, only they generate content at a speed and scale we humans simply can't. Just check any popular Instagram account, including ours. Within seconds of posting, celebrity accounts will be inundated with dozens of comments from users, usually promoting a financial service or porn. Ugh. Don't get me wrong, some bots can be used to make our lives easier. For example, Siri or ChatGPT. But others, like the pyramid scheme bots on Instagram, are less helpful. So we know with certainty that these bots can negatively impact real people online, but how? Dr. Sophia Melanson-Ricciardone from Canada's McMaster University did a PhD on the rise of botaganda, which means she's a literal doctor of bots. Dr. Bot. Doc. Her research focuses on how automated accounts can manipulate algorithms to serve us familiar or appealing content.
No, like, when them they make up the numbers and them send, you know, like them are right and them are do them thing. The bots can do a lot of things. But like, for I call them, I have 1 or 2 local people. Maybe if you have 100 people, you can make 50 calls and all kind of things. So you have a regular people call, you know, 20 calls. No problem.
Ultimately, she says this can persuade us to act against our own best interests. Dr. Ricciardone told me about something called #flooding, which is essentially a tweet containing nothing but popularised keywords and catchphrases in the form of multiple hashtags. This tactic, as well as the rapid resharing of human posts, as in thousands and thousands of times a day, can create the illusion of widespread support or opposition for a particular viewpoint. The concept of herd mentality comes into play here. She says, we're social beings, so our natural reflex is to go with the flow, especially if that flow confirms our underlying biases. That's how bots capture our attention. Need an example? Let me take you back to the celebrity trial of the century. 2 years ago, Johnny Depp filed a lawsuit against his ex-wife Amber Heard. The case related to an opinion article Heard wrote for the Washington Post, where she alleged she had experienced domestic abuse. Heard didn't name Depp, but he launched defamation proceedings against her, arguing he was identifiable from the article. Depp denies claims he physically abused Heard. The proceedings were publicly streamed online, but as the case played out in the courtroom, the internet mounted its own unofficial trial of Amber Heard.
Some of the main themes were that Amber Heard deserves prison, Amber Heard is a gold digger, Amber Heard is a fraud, Amber Heard is a liar. There was a hashtag, Justice for Johnny Depp. That was viewed 15.7 billion times. Hashtag, Justice for Amber Heard, viewed a fraction of that. And my friends were suddenly saying things that didn't really sound like them. They were saying, well, you know, what if this time she was the abuser? And these were people who typically in the Me Too movement would be a bit more cynical or maybe a bit more reserved in making a judgment like that.
That's Xavier Greenwood, the producer behind the Who Trolled Amber podcast. The Tortoise team analysed a database of over 1 million tweets targeting her during the defamation proceedings. The team found that more than half of those tweets were inauthentic, posted either from a spam account or amplified in an inauthentic way, for example, being reshared thousands upon thousands of times. Greenwood said there was probably a bunch of different interests at play, like genuine Johnny Depp fans buying inauthentic accounts to bolster support for their favourite actor. Greenwood floats what he calls a more abstract theory, suggesting governments like China and Russia often
They seek out issues which divide Britons, divide Americans, divide Australians. They try to sort of drive a deeper wedge.
He also suggested that bots targeting Amber Heard may have even been linked to the Saudi government. But you'll have to listen to the podcast for more on that.
We saw that this was a problem which could go beyond just celebrity trials. So what's to stop someone doing the same thing when it comes to attacking a politician or when it comes to trying to sway an election?
Picture
That's what I try to do, you know. So when them come up, them do it and him make him look, but him know in a straight in depth of the thing. Green that them use bats, man. Them use bats. You can't use do good and do bad, you know. As I tell you before, Big Mama just knock up him thing there and put it there and make him look. So no one go peep and then them do, you know, them do create a content, creating and put out some little things because them are work for one. It's not gonna work, you know. Not gonna work. We use genuine thing, you know.
cluster of bot accounts programmed to stir the political pot and stoke division online. Australian researchers at CyberCX recently uncovered a cluster of at least 5,000 fake X accounts linked to a Chinese university and AI company. These accounts were exclusively creating or resharing content, disinformation, and conspiracy theories linked to these 5 topics. US Vice President Kamala Harris claims the 2020 US election was rigged. Controversial Australian political issues including nuclear energy and immigration policies, Australia's relationship with China, and far-right riots in the UK. The executive director of CyberCX said China's recent bot operations aim to amplify extreme views and weaken social cohesion in Western democracies. Last month, the Biden administration charged Russian media executives over an alleged targeted online campaign to influence voters in the US. It comes after US...
So Big Mama thinking can influence voter, now work. Big Mama not ready yet, not sophisticated so much.
Officials seized 32 internet domain names that were covertly targeting specific demographics on social media and promoting AI-generated false narratives to those groups. Now, back to Dr. Richie Doan. She has urged voters everywhere to inform themselves on the ways online discourse can be distorted in strategic and calculated ways ahead of an election. As for what comes next, Xavier Greenwood says we're in largely uncharted waters.
Uncharted waters. So now, but now play 2 more. Where you say Yankee? Yankee, bless. You're good? See? I'm play 2 more. So when me understand bats, me understand bats. And me can look on the views and say, but this are bats, them I use bats. Yeah? So Big Mama, tell Big Mama, me say Big Mama have 2,000 at per 9 live. And then when you look, you have 6,000 when you come off a live a couple of days after 10,000, just a bit 15 now. If you have 2,000 live, that equal to more than like 30, 40,000 when you just hang up, when you lag off. Serious, you know. When he come off, in a space and a time, he gone over 100,000. Say, can't about 15 and 10 years if I'm Big Mama thing. So when I use bats, the count are enough than that. You will have a couple of hundred and when you look, when you lag off, you see how much thousand views. You know about them thing here, you know. So it's not bad me, you know. And the more they lag in, like Big Mama come and try to draw on, you know, more than lag in. When them come off, you're going to see more around there. You can't reach this so Big Mama. And all of them divide this up. Yeah, use bots, Big Mama. Continue with this.
Bot. Social media for long before you come across a spam bot. Sometimes these fake accounts randomly comment on your photos. Maybe they're trying to slide into your DMs. Perhaps they just want to follow you. When you first get the notification, they seem like normal people, but they're not. So what are these spam bots and why do they interact with us? Could interacting with these fake people have real consequences? I spoke with some social media and cybersecurity experts to find out how spam bots work, where they come from, and what you can do to try to stop them. So what exactly is a spam bot? You've probably seen them. They might look something like this. If you look at their username, you might see a long string of numbers attached. Or the accounts might be attached to spammy links, post promising free stuff, or adult content. They evolve over time, but are basically the result of computer programs designed to look like humans while executing repetitive actions. In other words, they look like real humans, but they're not. And they do the same thing over and over again. And there are a ton of them out there. Bots made up more than 40% of internet traffic in 2020. That means a lot of internet activity is coming from bots. Anyone with basic programming knowledge can make them. I mean, after all, creating a social media account only requires a couple of steps. And it's easy to strip someone else's info online or just make up details yourself. If you've seen someone you know pop up in bot form, it's because spam bots can copy a legitimate person's profile photo and name. They also access people's accounts through compromised passwords and email addresses. You might be wondering why spam bots exist in the first place. While some were designed to spread misinformation or for political agendas, a lot of times the goal is to make money. If you click on one of their spammy links, somebody might be trying to profit off of the click. There's also a long list of companies offering fake followers for cash. So, should you be afraid of spam bots? What's really at stake if you engage with them? Mark Ostrowski, a cybersecurity expert at Checkpoint, says you could lose your whole account if you give them enough information.
And really the worst case scenario is that you actually click and interact with these bots not knowingly, and either give out personal information or click on a phishing link or somehow surrender credentials that could be used for an attack or to gain access to your accounts.
Or you could lose access to your computer if you click on a link and get a virus from them. That means anything you have saved on your computer would be up for grabs, and that includes your banking information, photos, you name it. But even if they don't defraud you, they could damage your reputation. Like I said, they might make a fake social media account using your information. Or picture this. You're on Instagram Live, but bots are spamming your feed with links to adult content. That could be embarrassing. I reached out to Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok to find out what they're doing to slow down these bots. Each of them didn't respond. We all know that spam bots are out there. We all know that they're a nuisance. But what I really wanted to find out was how we can stop them or at least slow them down a little bit. Experts told me there are basically 4 lines of defense. Number 1, avoid social media. Which, I don't know about you, but I know I'm not gonna do that because how on earth am I gonna keep in touch with my friends and family? You can try that, but I know it's not gonna work for me. Number 2, make your account private. That's a little bit more realistic for a lot of us. Bots like to impersonate social media accounts that have a lot of followers and that are public. If your photos are private, it's hard for them to steal them. And being private also keeps bots from commenting on your content. Number 3, don't engage. Even if you're private, they'll probably still try to DM you, but those messages are often filtered into another inbox anyway, and they're pretty easy to ignore. I treat them just like spam in my email. Delete the comments when possible, or just ignore them. Being on social media
Yeah, man. So I'm going to show now, you have good bots. And you have the bad one there. And you have like when Big Mama that gone now. And you have some people like when them do music, them use bots to where, you know, for run up them views, you know. And then IG that move some people that are counted by, you know, some people with enough followers and have enough bots, you know. And then you have some people used to offer sell bots to, you know, for both the thing, yes. You see? So we know it's a Big Mama when him log on and you see but at 2,000. Now make it drive you like it drive you insane. When him come out for that time, you see him just reach 5,000 of you. That him a use bots. Them that are gone over 50, 60, 80,000. In a day, everything we do, it have gone over 100,000 in a no time. Can't have 2,000 ad. If you have when him do all them live there, have 2,000 ad and then go back and look 1 day, 2 days, have 15,000, I have 10, or 8,000. It equals enough time more than that. Can you see that live as a log off, you see X amount of thousand, same time. You understand? Yes. So you know, so them I use bots to try, you know, get who and try spread them. Nah, bro. So we know who I use bots in. You know bots. Just look back on the account and when they come off of the show. Big Mama, you come off, I look on Big Mama, I look on Joyce Davis, I look on Amateur fucking. So me just show you a line of them and say, them now not my follow. So me know say, okay, yes. You see, it does confirm. But when them live, Big Mama them live, they say X amount run Big Mama. And Big Mama not gonna wait. Andrew, Big Mama not gonna wait, you know. Big Mama then can't trick nobody, you know. See, them not treat them, but I'm play one more with the bats, so I understand, and then me just beat them until they now. Watch this.
For better or worse, bots are here to stay. A lot comes to mind when you hear the word bot. You may think of fake social media accounts or robocalls, or maybe even robotic assistants. Simply put, a bot is a computer program, one that makes decisions for a user or other program, or one that simulates human activity. Their function is ultimately determined by programmers who can use them for professional or malicious purposes. Bots come in many different forms, which we'll discuss here, but real damage can be done when the bots are interlinked. For an overview of botnets, click the link above or in the description below, and subscribe to Ion Tech for more videos on all things business tech. Bots have the ability to carry out repetitive tasks at a faster rate than humans, so they're often used by organizations to optimize workflows. Chatbots, spiders, and transactional bots are some of the most common. Chatbots simulate human conversation, often employing advanced machine learning and natural language processing, as well as predetermined scripts, especially in a customer service context. Spiders, also known as web crawlers, are some of the most ubiquitous bots on the internet. These are programs that access websites and scrape content for search engine indexes to improve an organization's SEO. Transactional bots simplify tasks such as confirming hours of operation, canceling an online order, or freezing a stolen credit card. Of course, bots can also be dangerous. Malicious bots typically come in the form of distributed denial of service, or DDoS bots, spam bots, and hackers. DDoS bots overload servers with traffic to prevent legitimate users from accessing a website. These attacks typically direct public attention at specific groups or causes, so they're often used for political purposes. A spam bot is an automated system that sends unsolicited messages to users. Spam bots typically present themselves as social media accounts that spam users with comments, direct messages, or product advertisements. And finally, hackers can infect devices with malicious code and effectively turn a victim's phone or computer into a bot that then becomes part of a network of infected devices, a botnet, controlled by a single attacker or attack group. Given their pervasiveness, it's important to know how to recognize bots. Common signs include applications and internet connection running slower than normal, pop-up spam appearing while disconnected from the internet, and a computer sending messages to contacts without the user's knowledge. Preventing these attacks requires sound cybersecurity practices, like installing a bot manager and anti-malware software, using a firewall, regularly changing passwords, and more.
So you have somebody attack you and go look for you, what them want, grab you and all kind of things. In the election, why you think in America, them tell us say, China and Russia are interfering in the election? Yeah. Because them oppose up them stadium where you look, things that post up and burn out one party who them want to win a try. But it's not like human being. So that Big Mama try run and that them the fear. And when Big Mama, I tell you before, when Big Mama dep online, the bigger the number is, you're supposed to see thousands and thousands when Big Mama lag off. At the end, too, you're supposed to sit over 100,000. Big Mama not have them use the Big Mama use bats. Bats. Nobody watching in life and you say, those are bats. See? Yes. So you might not see, but it equal so much. So you will see a couple of hundred, but when you log off and you look at, you have a couple thousand. See? Because the social media network are filter out some bats and do all kind of things. See, people used to buy bats from IG, especially in the music world, I buy bats, make them thing look like them have enough people and them have enough people follow them and all kind of things, foolishness, and that garbage. See? But social media, them work for kind of keep out enough of them things. See, that's why it not translate like to YouTube, not translate to the views where you see your Big Mama, you sign on and you show 2.5, where you say this here, you show 2.5 live, and then when you come up, I say 30 at 40 at, so no matter, you just the 8,000 and a couple of days, you're the 10 or you're the 15 or 12. You use bats. 2.5 is that equal to thousands of thousands of thousands of you as you log off. We know the thing, We know the thing. So Big Mama fight and them fight for Andrew Holness corrupted government. That is not a going there so on a Big Mama them. That's on a radio station them, man. Them a joke, man. that ain't the radio station. That's true. All right. So I could go to Big Mama. I could go to Andrew Holness. Andrew Holness, I go to you. But before I go to you, let me just put up this first. Nobody laugh, See, they get shaved, When you not get that one yet, she send back this strong give me, When I get that one, yeah? Yeah, man. He married, bless her. When you get that one, who get that one, She shave there, Hey, Paula, we didn't look for shave, but he shave, She shall thank me there. Say she shave her poems. Yeah. See? Yeah, man. Hey, where you look now? Yeah? Our poems get shaved, man. Yeah, man. See me shave the man. Yeah. Minister Poems. Why if you shave your man? Not you, Minister Poems. Somebody just tell me, so they must say something about ISAT. I want them to say about ISAT. Minister Poems, then shave yourself. Boy, me I tell you, you need a shaver, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. See, Minister Poems get shaved. Yes. So I'm going to go to Andrew Holness now. I want to hear Andrew Holness. Minister Poems, go back inside. All right. I want to hear Andrew Holness and get shaved. When I talk about Porsche Jeep. Want you hear, because Andrew said no new taxes, when I show them have new taxes. Andrew Holness, Andrew, now play the Jeep to you. Because Andrew put out, in the next one, I'll be a bogus thing, them talk, I put out a bogus thing, Every time I do this, I fact check him. The nicest thing for me, yes, sir. I said, God left them master. Yeah. Yeah, man. What you say, man? Then they have to listen to me, man. Remember when I said, I know the tabloid, Me know the tabloid. Me know what them up to. And them I use print media and put them things, but you see we use it too, So when I just step on here, so I say, let out some things from them. Look on Charles Davis, look here. All these people. See, Sir Charles Davis, you have a carpet bomb them, When they run and put out anything with your carpet bomb them. Yes. You see? Now I put them. Look where what Andrew say, so.
The previous PNP administration.
All right, hear these people.
2011, the previous PNP administration bought a vehicle. They called the vehicle.
So people, 2011, I mean when I say 2011 what them do?
The Jamaica Emergency Employment Program. How many of you remember that vehicle?
Yes.
At that time, it was necessary to employ the Jeep, to buy it, because unemployment was over 13%. In fact, youth...
All right, so let me stop him now. So, Andrew, let me just correct something for you. In 2011, you was the Prime Minister, even down at the party, so Porsche Suewi in the 5th of January 2012. The Jeep come in March 2012. Me show you it, sir. See? So, you see, it good when you have people like me who do real fact checking same time. Right? You might tell about the unemployment come from you in 2011, sir. From you personally. You're boasting about you're the last Prime Minister before Mappy win. So everything where you talk now, I read yourself you talk about, brother. When you take it out, remember on the default, the IMF, People, if you follow them people and fact check them get all these things. Can't work no more. So when them tell us the 2011 the unemployment, I'm self from talk about here. Play it back. And you're here, can't tell no new taxes, more you're listening.
2011, yes. The previous PNP administration bought a vehicle. They called the vehicle the Jamaica Emergency Employment Program.
You hear this?
How many of you remember that vehicle?
Mama
At that time, it was necessary to employ the Jeep.
Yes.
To buy it. Because unemployment was over 13%.
And people remember that unemployment from him 2011. Not Mama P. That how she take from him. And it's all higher than that when she take it. Continue.
In fact, youth unemployment was as high as between 30 and 35%.
And again, him to 2011 member, him are the last prime minister, people. You can't make them thing a pass, you know, where I say Winston. You can't make them thing a pass years like as some plaything. Don't do it. You can't. Holness says a learning channel, you know. And I will show him. I will show him. Let me just go on something. Because I'm not like, go away and then I have to come back one day. I'm going to draw for something here. When I'm taught these things, Jeep. All right, let me draw for the Jeep. Draw for the Jeep, Mr. Lonesome. Observer. All right, Jeep. Let me draw for the Jeep. My people go talk about this and you was the Prime Minister, brother. You had employment in 2011. Since talk about it in 2011, she couldn't put in a place. Your unemployment, it right it all more than that. Your unemployment. Let me draw for the Jeep, people. Look on the Jeep. Because if you dissect him piece by piece and correct him from now, can them like run with the thing. You understand what I say, Winston? Oh. All right, let me put up this soon and just remind you. Him just tell me say the Jeep and the youth them. All right, so look, put up this. All right, good. Jeep after the blast. People, I wish date that to see. This is JIS, you know. But like go to the sources. Right? This is JIS. Eh? Okay. Watch me. At the end part, him call the election and Mama P swearing, right? JIS. We can listen. With the literal blast of an armed Prime Minister, the most honorable Posha Simpson on Thursday, March the 22nd, officially launched the Jamaica Emergency Employment Program. It's an emergency because we people them never did have no job. That's why I named Jeep. So it named Jamaica Emergency Employment Program. Jeep doing a ceremony at Village Complex, Barbican Road, St. Andrew. Watch the date, people. So we like listening, man, is the man, we like go to the tea and draw back. Hey, we understand, you know, when we are do them thing, you know, we take pride of doing the thing, you know, we don't know, yes, because anything we put out, it have to stand up, you know, it have to be unassailable. Yes? Yeah, you understand? So we could take time go through this thing. The ceremony marks the start of the first phase of one of the government employment creation initiative, and we'll see some 5,000 persons being engaged in various types of jobs across the island in the first instance. So Mama P, as she come in January, she put up everything by February, by March, she put it in place. You know, this is what I tell you the difference between she and Andrew Holness 9 years, he run up and down and cut more ribbon. Want to see the difference? Want to see the difference between hard-working government than a criminal government? She come in January and she put in this and track. Hey, people, him draw feet, so I make me correct him here, so. Despite rainfall on the day, commemorated globally as the World Water Day, the launch attract a large turnout, including past and current government ministers, permanent secretaries, other officials, as well as private sector and stakeholders and residents of the surrounding communities. In delivering a keynote address, Prime Minister, who said Jeep hold a special place in my heart, described the program as one of the most carefully constructed initiatives ever undertaken by an administration. Because she do it because the people them not work, the one of them not work, right? It was fully discussed and approved at cabinet. A minister paper was tabled in parliament so them discuss it, so them month and them have to discuss it, and you see it, and it approved. Extensive questioning on all aspects of the program. I can assure the Jamaican people that under the leadership of Transport, Work and Housing Minister, Honorable Dr. Omar Davis, and his team, accountability, transparency, and efficiency will be the hallmark in the management of the program, she stated. Prime Minister said work to be undertaken will include, among other things, cleaning, repairing, construction, maintaining walls. Additionally, she disclosed that phase 1 of the program will entail activities to be carried out under the Jamaica Development Infrastructure Program, JDIP, routine maintenance program. This, she further informed, will be undertaken in St. Catherine, Clarendon, Portland, St. Mary, and St. Anne's. Pointed out to JEEP intended to relieve the chronic unemployment situation in the short term. The chronic remember, she just take it from Holness people. It there in a black and white. It there, him the Prime Minister, she just swear in. And we have a chronic, that's why I forget with Andrew, you know. We have a chronic unemployment situation, a short term. And the minister assured that the administration is looking ahead in terms of the prospect of long-term job creation. So, same time, she passed something through cabinet. Remember, them have to go and debate and pass. And go in our cabinet and pass that thing. And then try to put some people on work and not the and to destroy the place. Imam Bruce, the last one, let's take it from. In this regard, she informed that a number of persons who will be employed will have an opportunity to receive training through the Art Trust Training Agency, pointing out that this will allow them to go into a bigger thing when they leave the Jeep. So shall train them through art. This is what government do and Holness. I have also instructed our minister to carefully review the resources available in their ministries and department to identify possible sub-projects through which additional employment people, the woman I look employment straight across the board, can be created using labor initiative, new labor incentive method. This will place me in a position during my upcoming budget presentation to provide a full picture of the next phase of GEEP, which will be implemented in 2012-2013 fiscal year. Remember, you know, the budget never even read yet. The budget will come up as she come in, she see job for the people them at the country. But the man I tried to twist it about unemployment. It was free unemployment, people. The way the man I talk about 100 unemployment, a JP unemployment, I was the last Prime Minister before she win him. In stretching that job creation is not the sole remit of the government, the Prime Minister invited private sector stakeholders to follow suit by creating opportunities that can complement JEEP. She noted that some interests have already embarked on this undertaking and commend them from so doing. Mr. Simpson made an urge person who would be employed under the JEEP to conduct themselves professionally at all times and deliver high standard of work, warning that anything less will not be tolerated. You see, people, with respect and everything, but the official of ministry will be going to inspect the areas where the work will be done and assess the work. She said, pointed out that there was shoddy work was undertaken and none carried out, then no payment would be made. You saw them people are serious. And another one is where build St. Thomas Road and it's not good enough. And he spend a bag of money and can't chat to me. People, take this a note. Opposition spokesman and transport and works, Carl Samuda, in endorsing Jeep, contended that the opposition never have and never could object to any initiative by the government of Jamaica that will lead to creation of jobs, especially for the poor and needy. See? So the opposition endorsed the program. So make we hear Andrew Holness. See? Yeah. And looking at people, hear what she do to them. The program is being implemented on a phase basis with the current phase running through the end of, see there? I remember when she come in at 2011-2012 budget still a go on because she come in January. So it end in when the thing that got start fiscal year with other phase to be implemented across fiscal year 12 to 14. All 62 members of parliament will be allocated 10 million to execute activities. So she engaged every single one. Mama P, Holness dangerous. Mama P engaged every single one of them. Yeah? And make sure activity starts same time. Same time. She not easy. She not ease up. Right? But remember, she take this from Holness, but Holness talk about the Jeep. The unemployment, when I talk about it, was on film. Watch. She just take it. 5th of January 2012, and by the 22nd of March, see the February, March, she implement up this and push it in a place. She not take 9 years. Yeah? Yeah, man. See? Not 9 years. Let me hear what I say about the Jeep now.
That Jeep did not have an engine. The tires were punctured. The doors were falling off. And so it didn't go very far.
Lima tell you now. Lima tell you. Yeah. If every member of parliament and them there get money and she push where she push, you hear this? It not go far. Continue. You understand? Continue.
It didn't go very far. When we took over.
Yeah, them know. Yeah, when we took over, she take over from him, same man, you know. But the unemployment rate so high, when I say 34 against youth at him, 2011 at him, she beat him. When she took over from them, from the JLP, remember when I have the money, we're broke. We're broke. She have to do job and do everything. That's why Andrew not good Andrew for go away, you know. Andrew for just go away. But this is what he can do. If not understand, say we live in our age of we can just so boom boom and drive top and show people in a real, because this thing is documented. Yeah, it's documented. But when we took over, hear this now. Remember I'm saying no raise no taxes neither, you know. But remember hearing the Jeep. You remember him shoot himself 9 foot again. Hear this.
2016, we set about fixing the engine of the Jeep.
We take about fixing engine. The woman come with a Jeep because you mash up the place, you bros. You know the economy. That's why it's good when you say 2011 because she never come in 2012. Election never came to the last part of 2011. She never saw in 2012. See? So you come here and spread propaganda, sir. Continue.
We reduced the oil pressure. We changed the tires. The radiator was overheating, causing whole heap of inflation and high debt. It had no brakes. Crime was running out of control.
People, Lima tell again, in a Mama P time, the highest murder rate per hour watch. Because now we're not a control, you know. In the have, listen, in a Mama P time, remember, for them watch them have the highest murder rate, you know. 1683. Remember, me have a statistic. Me have them. Statistic. Me have them. See? Bruce, when you add up the one term, nearly 8,000 dead on them watch. The amount of crime commit with that murder, everything, it's unbelievable. When she come in, she control it. She have 4,517. That not sound like 7,000 enough. So these are the things when I tell you what them do. Them just lie, but we can't fact check them. So she control that. More crime out of control. She control it without put in the whole of this and where him spend. And if you buckle and straighten out the whole country. And go back the IMF, go back to the IMF and crawl on her knee. Yeah? This is how them lie. Eh? Yes. No, man, I have to play the lies them, you know. Yeah, man. No, man, but I have to play it before we take him out Barrington. But he might watch me too, you know, so we have to make him hear lies. So him not go back on it again. We don't go show the Jamaican people in a diaspora how the man dangerous. Crime run out of control, pan overwatch. Continue.
Every minute we have to carry it, go mechanic, and every time we go mechanic, we have to pay, and that meant we have to do what? Put on more taxes on the people, almost $34 billion worth of taxes to repair the Jeep.
Oh, I'm saying, him not do no taxes. Oh, I'm saying no people. That's only for running away, you know. You see it? Just blow him and him mouth. He just slip and run up and down. What I'm saying? When him just come in, I put on $34 billion pan taxes to repair Jeep. I'm telling you, people, when you see man, I listen, I tell you to enjoy the latest thing, you know. Remember, I have the pink paper where I put on taxes. But he might run say no new taxes, no taxes at all. Eh? Remember play about the taxes and make him hear what I'm saying. Let me hear it again.
Minute we have to carry it, go mechanic, and every time we go mechanic, we have to pay, and that meant we have to do what? Put on more taxes on the people, almost $34 billion worth of taxes to repair the Jeep. Mechanic, and every time we go mechanic, we have to pay, and that meant we have to do what? Put on more taxes on the people, almost $34 billion worth of taxes to repair the Jeep. Mechanic, and every time we go mechanic, we have to pay, and that meant we have to do what? Put on more taxes on the people, almost $34 billion worth of taxes to repair the Jeep.
These are the same man who are run now, man, the one of them. No new taxes. We don't tax it, don't it? I'm going to ask you now again. You have the pink piece. That's why I'm not do, I tell him I do tabloid. You have to listen to him, you know. Because I'm going to spew upon himself. Eh? And I sleep him, I can't remember, trim talk now. And he might say, he might tell you what him do. He might put money in a Jeep and him tax the people them. So I'm going to tell you now, like, Mama P do something wrong. Mama P get it from him with the unemployment and everything. It's there documented. Everything we say about this lady, Mama P, and the PNP administration about himself. PLN tell you no. It's easy for catch you know. Yes. But him not put on no taxes, right? Eh? No new taxes, them not doing no taxes. Him put on the taxes not for repaying a Jeep. Him put on the taxes. And he put it on more and more every year. But according to him, no taxes, no this one minister, and you don't spend a cent more. But let's play a video where him just said a couple days ago. No put on more taxes to repair the Jeep. Let me make him hear this again. Hey, this will go on rewind in 9 years.
Every minute we have to carry it, go mechanic, and every time we go mechanic, we have to pay, and that meant we have to do what? Put on more taxes on the people, almost $34 billion worth of taxes to repair the Jeep. Every minute we have to carry it, go mechanic, and every time we go mechanic, we have to pay, and that meant we have to do what? Put on more taxes on the people, almost $34 billion worth of taxes to repair the Jeep.
Not my word. But people don't know better than that. You have a budget of $600 billion, and now you do 1.2 trillion, 1.2 and nearly 1.3. Last year 1.3. And you tell people not even 1 cent to take out of your pocket, no new taxes. You look at the people, them and tell them this better. No, you talk about the Jeep and say you repair Jeep. You tell me about unemployment rate. Well, yo, if one unemployment rate, he want put if one unemployment rate, you know, he want put it on push as him similar. And you see when she come in, so she not rate when the budget read, you know. She come in, she act on same time. Same time. Run it through her cabinet and do something to stop it. Yeah. He never had no sympathy when I raised him pay. But this is how I'm lying. Them, let me tell you before, Andrew Holness can't stop telling lie, you know. Me can't pick out to do what I lie, but I'm telling you. Nothing no pass me years, them man, nothing. See? So they come one humble around here. I'm going to hold him. Clap him. Him too lie. So if we make me want to hear when I come out now, in the week where I go, no new taxes. Let me say if I'm still run with it again. Listen again.
And that meant we had to do what? Put on more taxes on the people, almost $34 billion worth of taxes to repair the Jeep.
Again.
We go mechanic, and every time we go mechanic, we have to pay. And that meant we had to do what? Put on more taxes on the people, almost $34 billion worth of taxes to repair the Jeep.
But him not put on a cent, people. Him not supposed to live on the ballot box. But this is how him lie still, you know. Yeah. Where you say I have a memory problem? No, but let me tell you this. I don't know how them are pass people, but it can't pass me, you know. This is how this man lie. Him dangerous. Very, very dangerous. Same lie? Continue.
We fix the engine. We put in a proper gearbox. Fix the radiator. Make sure the oil pressure is stable. We don't have no leakage in the engine anymore. And you have a good driver.
So, when I fix an engine, but 4 and 5 or the 5 and 4, them run left it. In first term. So when they didn't fix an engine, but him couldn't fix 4 and 5. I'll be a garbage in tax, you know. Him just spill garbage. Yeah? Yeah, man. You're right, Demos. No, I'll be a garbage, this man attack. Yeah. Yeah. See? So him a drive, but yes, still him have leaching and one of them 5 and 4. You couldn't repair that, boy, you have repair Jeep. Eh? Them run left 5 and 4. 5 and 4, them run left it. Eh? And then by him run left 5 and 4, we have the pandemic. So them not work. Them not doing no work. Him can't tell us him do some work. 2017, Zozo. 18 state of emergency. 20 drama. We just come out of the pandemic. And then him blame Hurricane Beryl. No man run up and down and have some people put out with them bats, work with them bats and them bogus stats from PIOJ. I try to trick Jamaica. We can't afford to make him trick Jamaican people. Nah. Nah. Facts check him. Continue.
That driver carry you through COVID. That driver and that Jeep carry you through the massive economic fallout that took place with the disruption in the supply chain.
We matter about massive economic. At the same pandemic, matter about try through massive. So I put emphasis on something I try to trick you. The 5 and 4 fail. Everything we matter, your brother not do go poorer than the last time, you know. But of course, when we not go raise him pay. And I try to pay with people and be alive. Continue.
High inflation, it carry you through the war in the Ukraine.
We there war in the Ukraine. A matter of fact, when people them there Ukraine, both in carry through war by Ukraine. Look how far Ukraine they found. We in a war still there Ukraine. So you can't say carry through war Ukraine when war still there Ukraine. Russia have 1 million soldiers dead and they want to go 100,000 dead too. Yeah? So make matter about carry war through Ukraine like war done, war not done. And other war start to so happen. He just lie, he's dangerous. He's dangerous. See? But we kids them, they are Ukraine. The student, them are market, you have to send money for move them. Him tell them for borrow money. Chameleon. Continue.
And then recently, it carried you through Hurricane Beryl.
The Jeep not did about for carry through no war and carry through Hurricane Beryl. So I'm take the Jeep. With the Jeep, it's unemployment, emergency employment, mama, the Jeep, you know. Him turn it now literal Jeep. And I talk about it carry through this and carry through that. Eh? In the pandemic, when you do that work, I want to pay 200,000 and 700,000 for mask. In the pandemic, when you could have work when the place shut down, but the Jeep carry about him fixed engine and carry through burial. In a burial, when you could have got there when burial are gone, when you know one house were locked down, when you could have done work. Eh? Yeah. No man, jump better than Andrew long time, man. Andrew the lightest thing, you know. And then he might talk something but it make no sense, man. No make no sense. Continue.
And all through that, nobody drop off of the Jeep.
So in the pandemic, brother, we have more than 7,000 people no kill. My mother dead too, you know. Yes. Nobody no get. And then we have the state of the emergency, the same thing we are talking about, and it's also the amount of youth them lock up and mash up and do all kind of things and build them up, do everything to them. It's unbelievable. We are talking, St. Jonas. What am I talking? We don't understand what I say. Can't be a stupidness in my talk, you know. Continue.
Not one public sector worker was laid off or their salary cut. Not.
So that's a foolishness again. Yeah, no, not one public sector worker laid off. Let me tell you this. In a 1 year and couple months, you have 2,400 teachers leave. Because I pay the amount of nurse. You know, have to lay them off, them go. Them leave. We don't have no nurse left, you know. Doctor, nurse, police, teacher, them left. So I'm not laid off. Or if you lay them off when them left. It make it, people, you want to add up how much left for him from 2016 and put it out and give him a reality check. Them leave in a jobs. Not one, we don't lay it off. You never have to lay it off, nobody them leave. Eh? Me not tell you a joke of this, man. Uncle E that thing can't go talk to, you know. See? So, yeah, man. So, he must say not one, we laid off, them left. All right, now, a matter of fact, see some nurses just strike for their money there. Eh? Yeah. Where's the vaccine? Yeah. If it's real, yeah, man, hear this now. Remember, he ain't no good enough. He ain't no good. Him just get up and just talk a bag of crap. I don't know who him a try to trick. I say must even depend on the ballot. And that me aim for not tell him not supposed to depend on the ballot, none at all. They like twist things, you know. When they twist things, you have to cover them down here, you know. A twister. Continue.
One. More than that, we were able to give the largest care package in the history of Jamaica, where we actually supported persons in the.
So I tell them chat the money. Him did come out and say around 300 and nearly 400,000 and him give them 100 over 100 million. You like get 250,000 each. Nobody get that. Him take it from mass. Him take the money from people. Some people line up to get 10 grand. Just one, two, look dirty line. 8,000 of them get because they might forget it. They might make them go in a line. I be a line telling you, we don't know the money. I didn't get enough money for keep it. Plus them, they borrow 700 and over 100 billion dollars. Them not give nobody. The people, them have a field there. They say shower labor right and drink. So when them talk, we can fact check him in a real time. Saying, yes, you not get none. Because him lie. And that's why it's good when we have social media now, you know. Yes. Him just come up and just tell, because him can't stop the lie. He can't. And yesterday, how much tax him every year. Yes? Yeah. No, man, a topic. The GG no good. The GG a piece of shit. The GG is a piece of shit. You know that too, not true? Eh? Make we continue.
The private sector who lost income as a result of COVID. Never happened before.
Yeah, never happened before. So what on? The pandemic, them kind of pandemic every 100 years. When the pandemic, the Spanish flu, at 1919 and so. PMP never found yet. Neither the JLP. So like every 100 years, you have an outbreak, something like this, See? We must have never happened before. We never have a pandemic like that before. What happened to this guy? I'm sick, so in my head, man. But I'm not talk to this guy, man. That's what you know. This guy is sick, man. Yeah, brother. Yes. Yeah, man. Yeah, me depend it, me depend the live. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, man. See? Make we continue.
I can go through and tell you all the great things that we have done. Youth unemployment, we cut that in half.
Lie! So the guy when he Wayne Henry from PIOJ, remember them don't have no stats. Because remember that Staten supposed to do the thing there, them that take it up and know, the census. Staten, why don't do the census 2022? The last census is 2011. So every 10 years we take up the census. Why good for government? Because when you have the census, you as government, you can plan, so a road for there, so some people move from here, some more people live here, so we need a hospital, or we need a school, or we need water, so and we can cut road through here, so we need water, we need the census. It'll give him everything all the population stay now. If it go out, we shrink. Who are work from who not work, too much people not working, so I'm don't take it up. Tell me how much factory bill for taking them unemployment then? Nothing, zero, zilt. You understand? And the other day, how much factory them come out with? And the other day, them come a cut ribbon off a free zone, because the free zone they're already, where private sector say, well, we're going to do this. Because them are trying to show them up. Them go paint up and renovate up. Nothing. So nobody now work. Go look at the road if you not see hustlers. Be hustlers now road. Him just lie. Him dangerous. Him terrible. Him dangerous. Him lie man and dangerous man. But we cut unemployment in half. You cut unemployment, but you out there give it the most tank and the most this and chicken and this and all kind of things they are giving. The people them that busy their work. This guy not supposed to step on the ballot, He's supposed to go in, man. Continue.
Youth unemployment is now about 14%.
Lie! That's somewhere in the region, like nearly 40%. Lie, Mattel. With bogus stats. Bogus. Because, all right, the other day, them come up and say, I give $1 billion. I vote him and look for buying 20,000. And I tell you about, about care and about, uplift. 20,000. Eat curry goat for a long time. You buy 5 pounds of goat meat. And do look rice and peas and goat meat and some white rice and goat meat and look drinks. That done. You and your family. 20,000 of money. Now 100 and something like $120, $125. Joke. But this is dangerous, You understand? Continue.
Unemployment moved from about 13% is now 3.5%.
Lie again. So I'm going to tell you, say, 96.5% of Jamaican workforce are work. Nearly 100% are work. And that him just say, That him just say. But yesterday on that cut ribbon, all people are suffering and kind of things. Brother, if you go in, him all talk about part. And then wait, let me tell you this. If poverty cut, people are graduate from part, no one go on it. Because you make money, you know one go on that to tie you down. For $3,000 every month or every 2 months or something. Foolishness, 3,000, what 300 or something a month. If you buy a food pan that, if you are going to work, you buy a food for $1,000, pay like a bus fare that done. Say now you get that for a month. Eh? You don't want upon that unemployment cut and everybody all right. You graduate from half of that. You win yourself from that. Eh? This don't make no sense. All right, so even as I never graduate from nursing school 1 year and cannot get a job. Them and although them say nurse and doctor are sharp. KFC line, so junglies. So people get a free piece of chicken, good junglies. People get 3 pieces of chicken. And them are war. Till it embarrassed me, it look bad, you know. People are make up all 4 of them make up for buy 2 pieces, get 2. That everybody can get a piece and taste. Taste piece of skin and salt. All people that have blood pressure and think, but them don't mind, them just want eat even 1 piece, even a piece of fries. And them line up in a, but them are working on employment up in a jungle. But them people there spread bed from 6 o'clock and from 5 o'clock and do a KFC because they just feel like a big food is to them. They can't go to top restaurant, you know. So KFC is a restaurant nowhere. If you even eat piece of that, you can't say, well, me taste piece of KFC. This is our people, them are starved to hearted. Yeah. Platinum up. Yeah. Yeah, him a disgrace. Yeah, I tell you that, man. The man wicked and lie, man. Him for go away, man. Him for go, man. So all these that you have to play. That's why because me know you not like see man, enough people not like say and Jonas. But hear this. If you know rebut them thing, you know, him get away with it, you know. Can me have 1 and 2 dumb scholar listen to him and things say, you know? It don't go show we're hungry in a KFC junkies. Yeah? Continue.
The debt moved from about 130 is now 68.
People, don't make money can Google about that debt thing there. That set, the project just set, and remember them alone the fault. So in a Mama P, not care who there, it will go 2030, it will go down around 52. So when it go down there, so when you borrow something, can't say it kind of, but in rapidly, take it down rapidly and mash up the place. See? So, and I like him do something. If he move something, that's something him do good or him go out parallel. Him is a piece of crap. Yeah? The debt, him can't run for no debt, boy. We know about the debt too, man. And if there, you can Google it and look at it. So then project it, if we go down to like 52 by 2030. With the 2025 now. So now you win place, it have just continue to pay down till it go down more. So easier for the big boys, them can get the money for borrow the government. You know, them pay yes, because them say boy them a pay down on the debt. So when I talk about remember what our money say, but we're 2.8 trillion. But wait. Yeah. Yeah, man. So when I talk about him a pay down like him a do something great. No, him talking crap. Mama P them set that already, you know. So on the trajectory, it's set every year. If you Google it now, you see 26, 27, 28, 29. Just Google it. So the finance minister let them know if a quarterly they pay it and think it for just pay. So not like something where it's a big heavy task, is a mountain, he might lift up Kilimanjaro mountain, and I am a character, he not do nothing. He not go cut back. He's dangerous. This guy very dangerous. This guy boy is in front of we here. No, hey, let me tell you, yes, sir, that's why I don't always come up. Nothing, you know, we are dealing with because we are big people. And we are dealing with the reality and point out these things so them can't go in our people head. Yes, so a class, yes, a university. Yes, so we can hold Holness and question him when him come with the lies. See? When him come with try lies, we can question him and hold him to account. He's dangerous. Continue.
10 budgets have no net new taxes.
That you understand simple taxes, but they have no net new taxes. That don't make no sense again. If does tell us put too much taxes on the Jeep. In a one, remember me not even moving. In a one thing, he might tell about no net new taxes. Taxes go up every day, people. Every day, you tell the same tax and look what I'm taxing for you. Remember me have the pink piece here. I'm put it out for him. Some new taxes, yeah, from 2017. Man, are dangerous, you know. Dangerous. Let me just run it quick over my screen before I'm done. Remember, I'm just telling him to the taxes, you know. Him just say it, and yes or no. That's what I tell the same line in one breath. Him dep on one platform and I speak two different things one time. Dangerous. Dangerous. See, look here. Bring up a tax paper, they loan, so. By your screen. What is? From 2017, 2018 revenue measure for fiscal year. See the taxes there, people. A ministry paper. See them from the 9th of March 2017. See them here? Revenue measure for financial year. And it will show you where I do and how much taxes they raise. See that? Increase in special consumption tax. But you still only see raise no tax. You can't look at people and tell them like, brother. See that? And I show you. See the liquefied natural gas, that how much money. See the what I tax them on, so how much you put on every fuel, oil, HFO, others. See that for JPS, people may not tell us that him raise the money. When they talk about JPS, see JPS, look here. Every fuel. Look on second to last. That one I want me a pine pan. Oh. See that? Every fuel, oil, HFO, JPS, IPPS. Nearly $2, $1.52. See the LPG, butane, and propane. Input $3.90 per one and $3.90 per the other one. See what it's yelling ya? And see what they put it on, it's yelling people 7.459 billion per year from March 2017 per year. It gone up now because everything gone up more. Them not take off this or do nothing. It did it. See the increase again, people. No new taxes. See that? SCT. From beverage, alcohol. See that? See per liter there. It yelling 403 million from the 13th of March 2017. See other things they put taxes upon. See a cigarette. How much money that? 826 million per year from the 13th of March 2017. General consumption tax, look here. Health insurance, 1.88 billion. The 3rd of April 2017. Let me look on the net tax, look here. What is? See the light bill here? Your light bill. After I raise the fuel, put money upon the fuel, then him turn around now and him draw down the kilowatt hours where mama pay, put on a safety net at 350, him put it at 150. He move this now. So the one I want to pay. See it? Him get 1.49 that, nearly 1.5 billion off of that. But him draw it down, him make money. See the net tax here? See net tax for that year there, people. 13.5 billion in drop from tax. See the revenue, see the expected revenue yield in billions. See it for the year there. Look how who sign it, people. When you do this, hey, take this and show him in all the shop. Minister of Finance and Public Service, March the 9th, 2017. All the shop signed this into me. And this don't come off, it's still a tax. And Jonas, don't tell the people them the lie no better. Stop telling people them lie. And this is a ministry paper, people. See that? When I take a copy of it and show him here, see that? Yes. What about no brand, no new taxes? See that? See that? A ministry paper signed by all this. Yes. Yeah. So all this man are telling no new taxes. So when I get the rest of the money from around the country, I need the 1.8 billion. You understand? Yes. 1.8 billion. So when my talk is bull, crap him attack again. Continue.
Managed to stabilize the exchange rate. Jamaica is probably the only country in this region that has a freely floating exchange rate.
Let me tell again. Let me tell. I know why about we not campaigning with no country. Let me tell. Right? I'm freely floated. How you country, you know, this and that, freely floated. Listen to me. The exchange rate, when them get it at 120, 121, in the 160 at now. And he manage exchange rate, how you manage it? Oh, he borrow some money and try to tap up that. That's why we have to talk about in a reserve. He move it from 3 point and about $1.8 billion and then throw it in there. See there? IMF, they must talk to him. Can't do it again. Can't not try to show it up. Don't make no sense. Him dangerous, you know. And people in Jamaica might try a trick. Continue.
We have controlled inflation. I mean, the amount of...
Them not can... People. In control inflation. Remember him attack this. Remember play Azan. Hold on there. Hold on. And some like answer him in a real time because them watch this. Stop your foolishness. Me want to hear from Azan. I don't want to hear from you. Look here. Azan does to this. Me could hear from Azan when he say about inflation now. Listen here. Listen here.
I'm Deidre Gordon with the Midday News. Chief Executive Officer of Boss Furniture Omar Azan says the Jamaican economy is in the worst position it has ever been and has blamed poor economic policies for the country's stagnant growth. Mr. Azan's negative view of the economy comes against the background of discussions on the failure of commercial banks to reduce their lending rates to their customers, despite the Bank of Jamaica reducing its policy rate. Following a further reduction in the policy rate last week from 6% to 5.75%, BOJ Governor Richard Bowles and Finance Minister Favour Williams urged commercial banks to follow suit. But speaking today on the morning agenda on Power 106, Mr. Azan said the BOJ and policymakers need to shoulder some of the blame. He says the BOJ took too long to reduce its rate while trying to control inflation, adding that policymakers need to intervene to change the culture of banking in Jamaica.
I'm not saying I'm not blaming the commercial banks because they have a big part to play in lowering their rates. But what I'll say to you, just like any other businesses operating out there, when you have a devalued currency and the dollar moves to 165 or 162 to 1, and you buy your goods and services or your raw materials and you bring it in, it takes a while for the pass-through effect to take place. So I'm not sure how the banking sector operates and if there's a what they call a timing thing that needs to happen. But, you know, yes, the Bank of Jamaica needs to pressure them, but I think more needs to be done to get our rates and policies in place to allow banks to lend money, to allow businesses to be competitive on the global sphere.
Chief Executive Officer of Boss Furniture Omar Azan. In the meantime, turning to the state of the economy, Mr. Azan says businesses and consumers are struggling due to high interest rates. He says banks will...
So if you listen, Andrew, remember, you know, a Boss Furniture Boss this. Remember him are the biggest supplier to coat store, all of them coat store there, and him supply for him too. As and this. And we are here from separate, and we are here from other places. But Andrew attack on him pulpit, it don't make no sense, it's not reality. I remember PSOJ people, them this attack. Who would have listened to Andrew on this? Eh? You hear this? Continue.
Soon be in a similar position.
Everything's going to start going haywire, and I'll tell you something, the government better call election quickly because the balloon is about to blow. The economy is in the worst position that I have ever seen it in my 30-odd years of business. The buying power is the weakest. Remittances are down. Tourism is struggling. Everything is struggling. And what are we doing? We're doing things to stifle the economy with our monetary policies coming from the Bank of Jamaica and the Ministry of Finance. People out there that are living on...
Bank of Jamaica and Ministry of Finance. But him jump up and attack foolishness and Joe. He's not supposed to step on the ballot neither, you know. So when me see him attack, me I say no, but you don't have nothing about to even go and listen to this guy. You can't have one party and build it one and Jonas. He must think the whole party when you leave right if you have sense. Put him out. Continue.
Working in Jamaica may all seem fine and dandy when the politicians step out on stage and speak high and mighty of how great the economy is doing.
So, yeah, when them step out and speak high and mighty of the economy, that's how you want to see my chat. What about that? I want to hear not pass me.
Finance. People out there that are living and working in Jamaica may all seem fine and dandy when the politicians step out on stage and speak high and mighty of how great the economy is doing.
Yes.
But look at how many hungry people are out there that are struggling, how many businesses are finding it hard, right? So we need to start waking up the government, the opposition.
Chief Executive Office of Boss Furniture Omar Azan. In its latest report on Jamaica's economy last week, the Planning Institute of Jamaica said it grew by 0.8% in the March 2025 quarter, marking its exit from technical recession. The PIOJ said the turnaround was driven by rising.
I like him and tell him name when anyway. You have other than the Morgan for them. Hey, I'll be a general. Hey, them to go away, you know. We understand this, you know. See? And all me I do is pass down to the people, them, to the voters and everything. And if you go away, you're not supposed to step on the ballot. They're not supposed to even get one seat. You're supposed to send a strong signal to him and the party. So when the party come back and build back, it not come with no cover bomb. No for the all I want them to charge for even tied home. And charge for crime against humanity in Jamaica will work with CIA. No for them to get charged, shouldn't be in a member of parliament. Here, Cougar run out and up in Fiamo. Chief go away too, you know. Chief go away. She need to move. Continue.
In consumer confidence, increased employment, and stronger external demand. Close to 2 months after the 10% tariff on goods exported from Jamaica to the United States took effect, Chief Executive Officer of the separate group, Richard Pandoe, says from a supply chain standpoint, the impact on manufacturers has been worse than during the COVID-19 pandemic. Mr. Pandoe says his company has been trying to find alternative markets. Describing supply chain shocks during and post-COVID as a nightmare, the separate CEO says businesses are having a harder time sourcing and receiving products.
During COVID, a lot of production went down, so supplies were actually available. Some commodity price went through the roof, obviously, but the fact is that the reality of today, and I've been saying this for at least a year and a half, 2 years now, that our supply chain disruptions are actually worse now.
So who's most at risk now? MSMEs?
The MSMEs are always at risk. I mean, the smaller you are, the bigger your risking, right?
Chief Executive Officer of Separate Group, Richard Pandoe, responding to...
All right, so we can move this. Can I talk? So, but Andrew talk about the economy and we stabilize and interest rate. Foolishness, garbage. And then people are them do the manufacturing and everything. They tell us straight up. Andrew not supposed to step on this. Can remember I come out to the PLI now. To go away. Let me finish this thing.
Done. What is there for the next destination? That the vehicle that we have fixed up and repaired, you can't call it a Jeep anymore because that the vehicle now. That the vehicle now is a Raptor.
Yeah, there. Which vehicle him fix up?
That vehicle.
So it's a Raptor, but you come out now wanna try buy vote with $1 billion. After your tax man and boss man sit my fight to you know. Yeah? You come out now and want to give people 20,000, you know, under safety net. 20,000. Why not? 50,000 people you are look for. Nobody never asks you nothing. Check the place is right. Why you do that? Why? But you have Rapture. But nothing. Remember, these men that work for them, nothing at all. I know Jamaica, the move it set back, you know. In a serious time, you know. This man shouldn't even be there. So, number one, he's not supposed to step on the ballot. No two way about it. If you go away, continue.
It's a strong vehicle. So what is the next destination? Having got the engine to work and now the tires of expectation and ambition is now alive in the people. Now that they say that we can achieve things. The focus now for the large number of Jamaicans. Water and roads.
Which government for tell about your focus is water and road? Which government? For the large amount we are focused on what, remember, yeah, we can achieve things. What when they can water and road? The government supposed to maintain road long time. And when you get water, you have to pay for your water. So you matter about water and road at the focus. Eh? I mean not stuck. Eh? Where's the Dolphy? No, we give one more plane, never moving. We are moving, man. Well, I can't have to dissect him, you know. You can't make him come out with them liar, man.
In other words, the electorate is very much concerned about the local issues that has been neglected for decades.
He surely neglected for 1 decade himself. So when him talk, him gone back into the past and go over him and Bruce. And gone all over the place. Them destroy the place already from 2007. Till Mama take it from him 2012. And him come back 2016 and wreck it more. Go outside. I'm at half I'm gonna put up this. I'm gonna put up this by your same time. I'm gonna put up I'm gonna put up this right. People Andrew on this start. I know I'm gonna try to give him, I have to put him party. Yeah, man. No, you have to put him by the side, you know. Like them are Echo and Jekyll, you know. The private magpie, them, you know, the two of them, you know, dangerous, you know. And Dr. Death, he should get fired. He should get fired. This guy for move, him for go on. See? Him for go on. I mean, I ask you know, people, when you see Big Mama, them I put out them things. Remember, you know, I was better than before. When you go for Big Mama, Big Mama can't change this. It's when him go up and in live, I want to say him have 2,000 odd like views are watching. When him come off of that live, just go up on him page and look if it 2,000 views equal like 40, 50, 60,000 when him come off. He did it for 2 hours. When him come off, maybe reach 80 or 100,000. Go look if him have any 100,000 views on him face. Right, my views. You know a peer bats him I use. Peer bats! You can't have 2,000, 2,500 live, when you're live, Big Mama. And when you come off, after 2 hours, I'll spend more. You don't have 8,000 planetary. Because you're using bats. When you can't trick people, we keep everything authentic. When you have a couple hundred, when you do that couple hundred, when you come off same time, you see much. If it's a 2, 3, you have 900 and thing, when you look at 9,000, you have. Wanna see it after, you know, but we can't see it. See? So that now grew up. When other people come and watch it. So we know how it works. So when you have 2,000, you multiply it. You know, if you have more than 20 or 30,000, when you come off. See? And then, yes, 35, it depends on how long you did the 2 over 2. You may have, yes. And then when you look now, it go by 24, it go gone somewhere else. It not good. Them have some little baby thing. So Big Mama use bats and I try to spread them propaganda. And them do the print. Them not print it about them the pandesa where them put out. Content creator. Spread things for Andrew Holness. We never stop watching and about them. Bats are frightened we, you know. Nope. Big Mama will know the thing, man. Me tell you something, I'm a thing, man, but me teach the people them the thing and what them to go look for, man. You understand? When you read about bots, robotics, them just say bots, B-O-T and S, because nothing of them enough. Same like I say China use it for influence. Well, let me use it, all right, let me sit down now, behave like people, different from me that sit on them like, let me use it like people people make some comment. Andrew one is the greatest. Andrew this, Andrew that, beer box. Them are garbage. See? Them are garbage. So we know them style. See? So now always look out for that. And by the way, me no one not see this yet. Maybe someone not see. Remember go now update. You remember the woman that come tell me lie. The information minister come say, and the people them talk and think them know it right. Look here. Let me show you something. Them people are dangerous, you know. Them dangerous, man. Look on this. Update Finance Ministry polls statement and FID selection controversy. Now, this is how Andrew Holness, let me move this. This is how Andrew Holness, minions and them lie people. Look here. When you can't believe this, whether by your screen, see that, look on this. Where I say, my brother, Michael, big up yourself. Yes. Look on the screen, hey Michael, look on that screen, you can't believe this. Remember, say, the information minister come and say, I just more talk the people them do, you know. Look on your screen now, Michael. Look here. Finance Ministry poll statement and FID selection controversy. Look on this now. Hours after issuing a statement to the public addressing the controversy over the removal of the law enforcement requirement for the top job at Financial Investigation Division FID, the Ministry of Finance has withdrawn the press release. People, oh, you Walande, Andrew Holness. Oh, you have a press release. You see, so they're not truthful, everything up here like people. Oh, you put out a press release and say, you know, have no documentation, I just more talk and the board do it, who do it, who. And now you withdraw the press release. Withdraw it. When you see the danger with this, none of them not real, them not good. I'll be a lie, them I tell. Them withdraw the whole press release. Let me see what them I say, yes, sir. No, this dangerous, people. Yes? No explanation was given for the recalling the statement. People, them just recall the statement and no explanation. Question about the selection process continue to mount. Just yesterday, Information Minister Dr. Dora the Explorer Dixon said the interview panel remove requirement after conversation and there is no documentation of this discussion. People, you saw she alone lie. Them tell her Andrew Holness and the map tell her to come say this. Now look on this. Her comments appear to contradict Solicitor General Marlene Aldred, who told the Gleaner on June the 27th that access to the document was denied because disclosure could trigger a lawsuit or breach of privacy. So them have a document, people. But she come and say I'm out talk. This is how them lie. There was no claim that any document were non-existent at the time. See that, people? You can't believe how them are run this place. Eh? You can't believe this. No, you can't believe this. Eh? Andrew, Mickey's call the election. Mickey's call the election. You forgot one, man. Yeah? You have your press release withdrawing. We have it. So you can't withdraw it. The information to be unassailable from the Information Ministry. You can't just come and tell me like this. You come tell me this and then I want to tell me something different. Everything we want Andrew, it based upon lies. Or if you have them people around our government, what you gonna believe? What you gonna believe? Them people are dangerous. This kind of bad. Remember play with Birchall, I say. Nikita Birchall, hear this. Hear this.
The opposition People's National Party has condemned the use of government resources to fund what it describes as vulgar, self-serving political propaganda disguised as public service announcements.
True.
Opposition spokesperson on information, Nikita Birchall, says the opposition has noticed the blatant misuse of public funds by the Jamaica Labour Party.
True.
She says there is a growing number of campaign-style advertisements across media platforms that are being paid for by government ministries, including the Office of the Prime Minister, Ministry of Health, and the Ministry of Local Government.
These are not public service messages. They are thinly veiled political ads meant to boost the Jamaica Labour Party using public funds. This is not just unethical, it is corruption in plain sight. It is estimated that billions of taxpayers' dollars are being diverted to this campaign, yet public sector workers are still waiting on retroactive payments, uniform allowances, and salary increases. Pensioners are waiting. Hospitals are short on basic supplies. And while Jamaicans suffer, this government is spending freely to promote themselves and cling to power, all sponsored by the public purse.
Opposition spokesperson on information, Nikisha Birchall.
Yes. So let me tell you something about that now. This guy not at work. The man I use money, that big mama them were poor 1.3 now when the money gone up. You know. Big mama, by the way, me say you pay some money. Me say all March, me say February, me say like you pay 400,000 and 300 and 200,000, less than $1 million. Now the NHT we have when they are 65 million, they are 75 million right now going on. You have to even pay. Just NHT, me not talk the whole money, you nearly worth 1.3 billion right now. You have to pay. You have to even pay them even at 15 million one time, at 20 million to cut it down because the interest rate are run up, you know. And if you go to prison for these things, see, the interest rate are pushed up farther than what you are giving right now. Yes. So you have to pay, even go cut it in half, give them a 30 million out of it. See, interest still like a big, you know, but you cut it and so the little under $1 million, like a 400,000, like 1, 2, 3 payment, we can't see it. May I see it. Remember the eagle there everywhere. So may I see it. Me just tell you still. Because you know you may say nothing, but I may have it too. I may can show me have it. Yes, me have it now. See? I may look for other place where I pay. So you know pay every day, you know really pay no money better. So it will grow up for you. And you and your bats them now go nowhere neither. Yes. People when Big Mama go live later, when you look how much viewers are watching, anytime you see like a 2,000. And when them log off, look back on the same live, I look on it a couple of days and look if it, because when them have them kind of thing upon him, forgot over nearly 100,000 views with ease. Look if you might see 10,000 and 15,000 and them thing there, bats. So let me just tell you that you stop using bats. You know, educate the people them to all bats use. See? Yes. So you will go join him because you think say have one about bats, man. For the Big Mama. You see? The views, as I tell you before, if you have 1,000 it maintains for 2 hours, when you come out, when you look again, way up. So. Yeah, when Big Mama have 2,500, are using bats them, and then make some fictitious people are calling them. You think so? Just to plan them thing, them not gonna wait. Them stuck. Andrea waste money, but them I get a lot of the ads to them. So Andrea use government money around CLP campaign. We have to do something about that too. Using government money, running PR for JLP campaign. You know, the office of the Prime Minister. You don't need the money, they could have do something else. So you might use that, push it, and put that in your head. Because if you keep on telling the lie in your head, you know, you keep repeating. That's why people use bots, by the way. Yeah? Yeah, them use the bats over fight. Like green that poly that you going to use them bats. Them use them bats. Them same one. And the foolishness. See? You have artists used to use them bats on the IG program and them think they feed us, you know, make them think look enough, like them have X amount of. You have those bats in them thing, them buy it. Them used to sell it. I want to show you. Selling bats for music. Remember just Google it, man. I'll show you something. Yeah. Buy bats. Man, I'm showing you something now. Yeah. See that? I'll show you something around there. Views. Now I'll show you something right there. So now. Views. People don't have to know that, you know. Look at 24 best music. All right. Look at. All right. See that? If like some people that use about their music and them thing, they see that. Best music box service to buy online, them sell them. So boots up them thing. You understand? See that? You keep on them and you see it. But them use it, like Big Mama, them have the bats, them with them use to make them look like a people, mimic people, and them say no things. Well, China use for them bats now and Russia for influence. Yeah, for influence the election. So Holness now have them guy we have bats around them think them can influence some people. You see? Big Mama now, you know, when you depend like us, them social media now, them filter out the back. So when you see them live, Big Mama live and them have 2,500, that alone equal to more than 30,000-40,000 when them lag off. You have a seat in a space a couple minutes or an hour. See? You see enough. You can't see him in a 1 week or a couple of days or days after you see him at 8 or you see him at 10. When you have that is but. So Andrew, we know that, and then Andrew dog money I give them both the office of the Prime Minister and the office of Ministry of Health and thing. Do you understand? Yes. See? Yes. See? A robotics, you know, so BOT. Bots, robotic, yeah. So bots and buy bots. And do them foolishness. You see me I say? Yes. So them use them and them do them foolishness with it. We know you know. See, and then Big Mama I play the game where them create content. So them have people know that edit something and just put it up online and then people run with it. Like the same thing with Andrew Holness now. What me just put up, what them talk about them now investigating. Remember I said this from last year the man in a parliament they say, that's why they release the thing. If them never done the money release it. Them say them turn it over, them want to feed it. If you look at it, and them say everything when stand. Him start every declaration cannot be certified, them have to correct, and then Andrew can't them go a court. So when Big Mama put out this yesterday, yeah, and then you have labor rights run out with it. That foolishness garbage. See? Go look back on what the man say. This a garbage. This a garbage. See there? The Integrity Commission has revealed via a document table in the Parliament that has closed a probe. It had launched into Prime Minister Andrew Holness statutory declaration. And the man tell us from 2024. 2024, the people them come out, come talk. So this is what them release with him and them now comply. And them want FID looking at him and them want tax office looking at him too. And it cannot be certified. Either one up here so now put up this. Yeah? Either one put it up now, not look good. Not the news comrade one to hear going into election. Now who is going to give back taxpayers 31 million wasted to frame Andrew Holness? Frame Andrew Holness? So these are the foolishness where them come up with, you know. Big Mama create some idiot content to come out from when? From when? And then you have some labor that sit down and when Big Mama put out some fufu content, them run pan it. That's not content that come out from last year. You want to see them in a parliament come out and say, well, this is what we have with him. And it's a broader scope, but we want a broader like the FID have that can go deal with it. And more than the FID. But this is what we come up with him and him not, you know, him not cooperate good neither. And then him come up and carry them a court. So why we not do that foolishness? So why Big Mama put out this both from last year? Like you just get something and from last year. And then free. Garbage. That's garbage. Him stop sell decoration still not certified. And this is why we're not put this when stop on the foolishness. And by the way, Pumps, Mr. Pumps, your wife send back this to me. Say she deal with the case. Mama, take off this. Your wife send back this to me, Mr. Pumps. See it up? You shave, man. Because yesterday I never looked so, Mr. Pumps. Yes. Loan some, me shave my Pumps. So, his wife send it back to me, you know, people. Let me show you how I'm stay yesterday. Hold on there. I want to show him stay yesterday. So my wife send back this to me. Let me look how him look yesterday. Hold on there. Hold on. Mama want to show Mr. Pumps look yesterday. What Mr. Pumps there? Mr. Pumps. Your wife send back this to me, you know. Yes. Yes. No, I'm shaving now, all right. Let me see Mr. Pumps. No, I know eat this. Why I see Mr. Pumps yesterday, man? Mr. Pumps. Yes. Mr. Pumps shave, man. So, all right. Good, ma'am. Yes, good. So, Mr. Pumps. Yes. So, Mr. Pumps, will I shave? Yeah. Because when Mr. Pumps here is so, you know, it look away, you know. So, Mr. Pumps, remember she says, remember fine her too, you know. Remember fine her, I say to Mr. Pumps, but I want your fee say, me, I put you up on them things, that your wife attack these things. So, me put her up back. Because I want your fee say, me not do nothing, sir. See? I'm going to Anne-Marie. Anne-Marie come tell me about Mr. Pumps, you know. Anne-Marie, come tell me about Mr. Pumps because I want them things to me come do this, you know. Yeah. Let me search for you. Yeah. No, man. Hey, well, I'm Bevan. And Mr. Pumps. Anne-Marie, remember me, I do this, you know. I'm going to this. I will put Mr. Pumps now. Let me look for Anne-Marie. Pumps. Well, are they? I'm going to put up this. Hold on.
You see them lovely signs? Have water now in Norwich Heights. So it's that little this government has done through my unrelenting efforts to get this done. What my Pumps Minister Bar say? Relenting efforts to get this done. What my Pumps Minister Bar say?
One more time.
What my Pumps Minister Bar say?
One more time there.
What my Pumps Minister Bar say?
One more, please.
Get this done. What my Pumps Minister Bar say?
All right. Some people, I know me, remember, chat about our Pumps. So, you know, if you talk about our Pumps, we have to show the Pumps. We know. Let me see, are the clean face Pumps this? Or the dirty face one? Let me see something. Yes. So, Yeah? No, man. No, man, but no, man, she say her pumps. So let me say for the clean face one and the dirty face one this. All right. So see me now, people. So she say her pumps. Yeah? So her pumps. Say it. Yeah? No, man. But on the people. She say her pumps say it, you know. Her pumps, Minister Valls. See? So her pumps. So the people them I request them to shave. So he get a shave. He not look better now. No, but he not look better. No, people tell me now. Which one of them him for keep? So he take a shave, man. Eh? So she tell me. So me get back a one hour, she tell me, I look at people, lonesome. Me shave my pumps. See that now? Our pumps get shaved, people. No, people, tell me the truth now. He not look better. Eh? Yeah, man. No, but he not look better. Look pan him here, so. And look when he shave. Look here. She sent it back. Yes. Then, Judine, if you want beard, you know go beard, man. You go beard, man. You know have to tell me now. Well, you go yourself for shower. Go and go beard, Judine, man. You know have to tell me that. You know they should have beard for morning. Yeah? You know, hold on the people. Hold on. Minister Pumps. Remember, you know, we are listening to your wife. You understand? And I see her on a card, but we are card. Well, I'll send you back under, you know. I'll send you back. Go on that go on that. We can't send you outside, but I'll send you back in. Send you back in and make you see your wife. Make you hear what your wife has said. And your wife want to listen to. You will listen to your wife, brother.
Performance of us say get this done. What my pumps Minister Vaz say?
What?
Efforts to get this done. What my pumps Minister Vaz say?
What your
efforts to get this done. What my pumps Minister Vaz say?
What him say? What your pumps say? Hey people. The people that my request for shave our pumps. So our pumps. She get him shave and send him back. Him no look better now, people. Yeah, man, him look no better, man. Eh? Yeah, man. He look no time better now, man. Eh? When said that I wait for that up your hand. No, but he look better shave. He don't look better like him shave than look how him look. Take a close look. Eh? Yes. He look better, man. See, just alone some me shave my pumps. See that when I read it now, man. He look better as a man. You might forget that 21st century, you know, man. Eh? Yeah, man. Bless up. My Lord, bless up yourself. Now the pumps look better now, man. Eh? No, Paula no look better now. Eh? He look better. So, pumps, but you have to go around with the bus and I try to trick people. Somebody just come up here and just say, I would have said, again, tie. I show people school bus. Then, fully, we don't take the people them far. Wilbert. Welcome, Wilbert. You're good. Eh? Where they take the people them far? Eh? No. But them really take the people them far. Eh? Pumps. The man come with eat that bus. It's all about down and a dry, you know. And them a go around. I try to trick people until they say the bus are come out and all kind of things. Him get near, man. Yes. Pumps get near down, man. Watch it now, man. Eh? But he look better than yesterday, though. Eh? Megawatt. You know, say, Anne-Marie Pumps. Well, on your own. Eh? Yeah, man. Pumps. Minister Pumps. You look better than yesterday. No make nobody tell you nothing. See? Minister Pumps. You look 10 times better than yesterday, sir. Yeah? Yes. Minister Pumps look 10 times better than yesterday. Minister Pumps, make nobody tell you nothing. You look 10 times better than yesterday. Yes. Yeah. See me I say? So Minister Pumps, you gone clear. Look for Minister Pumps yesterday. And look for him in the morning, yeah. Look for him. Eh? He look enough time better. Minister Pumps. Minister Pumps. He look like a fan of Yellow Man, don't it? Minister Pumps, don't. He look like him is a fan of Yellow Man. Yellow Man, big up yourself, brother. Why? He look like him is a fan of Yellow Man, don't it? Eh? I'm going to big up yourself. Saying, boy, Pumps, Minister Pumps, you must have a hard time when you go home. Eh? You must have a hard time when you go home, Minister Pumps. Eh? Why I say, why? The blue pill, them are printing now. For Minister Pumps, them are print. Honest, wanna stop in the name of transparency. Stop, use the money. I talk about the government not to run ads. I waste some money. But profit of the Prime Minister, and we are fixed up and I do this to the people, them that are foolish things. Stop it, brother. Yeah? Them for go, man. Them for go away. You understand? Them for go, man. She want draws. The draws Davis. Are you this, you know? We have better say, you know, watch out. He's the next one, you know. Big draws Davis. He's the next one. You cannot be trusted neither, you know. Draws Davis. Yes. Him for go away to man. Draws Davis to go away. Yes. Dangerous, you know. Yeah, man. Him dangerous, man. Him for go away, man. You understand? Him for go away. Well, later, me supposed to have some guests from 3 guests from the PMP. I'm going to tell you them later still, but 3, not 1, 3. Yes, I'm going to tell you them. Yeah. Wilbur, I beat them. I just identify Big Mama. I know some of you use bad, some of the teacher people. When I watch about the show, what I know, when you watch about the show, remember, educate yourself about the bats and them things. Then I'm not the fool in there. Big Mama, you can't fool nobody boy. Move. You can't fool nobody boy, man. Go deal with authenticity. Yes. So everything we have to do is have to be authentic, you know. Yeah. So, you know, but you know, you're going all over the place, Big Mama. So right now, I'm going to start calling them the weakest link and tell them goodbye. Yeah. Oh, Warthog? Eh? Warthog? Warthog, you talk? Warthog have a move, you know. The other day when Warthog come over, you know, so me capture Warthog, man. I watch up on him camera, man. I watch up on him phone, man. Sit down and I watch me. Yeah? We capture Warthog, you know. Yeah, man. We capture Warthog and watch you, man. Sit down in a piece of chair there. Him lucky it never broke with him. Him lucky it never broke down with him. Big nasty Warthog. Him a what kind of make nothing pass him, you know. Them not pass him, you know. Them not pass him. Warthog, nothing not pass him. Him not leggings. Yes. So nothing not pass the Wart. The Warthog, nothing not pass him. We don't talk. Andrew Holness, me see I put out some ads to talk about crime and your 9 years, and I put out the PMP. Brother, you have the worst murder rate for your watch. Stop talking about PMP after. Listen, anybody but Andrew Holness put out them ads them and hear about talk about crime, I'm going to rub you out again. You can stop tell a lie there. Stop tell that lie. Remember, you're not supposed to step on the ballot neither. People not making chicken and just go away. The older one, them like cougar, them for go to prison, you know. Them burn down even tight. Them mash up the place, them for go to prison. You understand? The older one, them where you see that, them for go to prison, but they don't get with Saga. Them for go to prison, them for charge of treason. See? We don't talk. Yeah, me don't talk, man. Anyway, you see me too, you know. Remember, later, me out here, bless up.
We a beat it till the hammer burn. We now make them get in and them and again. None of them boy that we none of them. We in lump sum we a beat it till the hammer burn. We now make them get in and them and again. None of them boy that we none of them. We alone some rise up the bomb and
when people like the government of a country, it's to serve and protect the people of that country, not to put their life in misery. You understand me, Luciano? What else, man?
Government, stop pressuring the poor.
Oppression.
Politicians, your judgment coming for sure. It's a government in your regiment. Stop pressuring the poor.
We can't take it no more now.
Politicians, your judgment coming for sure.
Yo, politician with the evilest mission, who know we blame.